Well, there were some things I liked and some things I didn't like, and yet really was happy with our ball movement first half, our defense the first half, 15 minutes, and then Malik went out. We didn't, our freshmen just aren't ready yet, but as AJ said it, he said it best. If he's going to go 1 for 8, and Jaden, I mean, we're 5 for 19 with those two guys. It's not going to win any games. I'm not going to win enough games. Malik played a lot better. I felt like our centers did an unbelievable job the first 15 minutes on those ball screens, and then for some reason did not get up as much. And I give John credit. He hardly played. Foster kid. In the last game, he didn't do much, and he has a big game. 7 for 8, 4 for 5. He was the best player. We did a pretty good job on Filipowski. We did a very good job on Roach, who I absolutely loved. We did a very good job on Proctor. But eventually, when you have wide open threes, they got to go in, and they didn't. So questions.
Tom, the team is, I believe, 8 for 50 in 3 games from 3. What can be done about that? How do you change that?
Well, I don't look at it as we had a bad game, and we didn't shoot great tonight, but we shot better than Duke. A lot of teams aren't shooting it as good right now from 3. I just have to worry about, are we getting good shots? I didn't think in our loss before we took enough good shots, we moved the ball. I thought those corner threes that we had, I thought we moved the ball very well, did some really good things. So I don't look at it the same way. We didn't get to the line enough. We fouled them too much. That was another key to this game. I thought, what am I going to do? I'm not going to do anything I didn't do all summer. We've had a hell of a summer and fall shooting the ball, and right now we're not shooting the ball that well. So I'm not going to sit there and cry about it. I'm going to say we got to play better. We got to make better shots. We did a lot of good things tonight. We just didn't make shots.
Speaking of not making shots, Tom, level of concern when your big men are 2 for 8 down low?
Well, if I listen to you guys, I might as well just call it a year. Level of concern. We lost the game, the last game that we lost, we had some problems shooting the ball, but that was also the game that we were in a lot of foul trouble, and Malik and AJ were cramping up the whole second half. It's funny how everybody just picks out the negative things. I'm really good at that. And if I'm not, but you guys are beating me out tonight. You guys are doing a better job than me. So all I can tell you is I like the fact we didn't quit. I like the fact of walking in the locker room and first thing AJ says is, if I don't play better, you should bench me. This is ridiculous. You know what? Those are positive signs. Malik was a very positive sign. He did it inside, outside. He guarded pretty well. The other guy you got to give credit for them was we had a game plan on the Mitchell kid. Thought we executed to the T, except we let him drive and then fouled him. There's no reason to foul him. There's no reason to let him drive the way we were supposed to be covering him. So there were a couple of mistakes there, and some of that was with our young guys.
Tom, obviously your freshmen are talented, but there's a huge disparity between those guys and such a veteran group that you have. How can you close that gap with, obviously without the ability to change time?
Yeah, that's one of the negatives that you have right now. I was excited about Cohen Carr tonight. Second half, I thought he played a lot better. They just need to get reps, They need to get, and you don't get reps in games that are tougher games, But he's going to be fine because he's tough enough. Jeremy, what he is he's a very good defensive player, and he too, first half, made some really good plays offensively as far as you know, driving and kicking and making some plays. But we missed some shots. He was the one that threw a couple of those great corner passes, and we missed some shots. So, and look, he's just got to keep getting stronger, you know. That's going to take some time, as it does for a lot of big guys.
Tom, you had double the attempts at the rim in the second half compared to the first. How important is this team, like, getting to the rim?
Yeah, I think, I think one of the encouraging things is we got 63 shots up. You know, we're trying to get over 60 shots, so we did a decent job of that. And I thought we did get to the rim. I did think we offensive rebound pretty well. But we didn't get fouled tonight. And when we did, we didn't shoot great from the line. I'd invite you if anybody really wanted to come. I'd even have a party for you and feed you. But every night before a game, we shoot free throws as a team, and we haven't been under 89% yet. And so I just can't complain about that. It's not that they haven't done it before. Some of these guys like Walker has, you know, shot very well in his career. So, but you just got to keep working at it, and I'm going to get it easier because their schedule is still, you know, I mean, Butler is playing really well, scoring a lot of points. You know, right down the road we got Arizona, who you saw what they did to Duke at Duke. So we got to get better quickly.
Wondering about the stretch that Tyson had there around the 10-minute mark, a little after that, where he kind of had the 2 threes and the lob to Cohen. Did you feel like he was starting to take over a game at that point?
Yeah, I was
Did you feel like
disappointed.
the other guys were maybe standing around watching at times?
A little bit of both, but I was disappointed in Tyson. I told him that, you know, he can't wait. I mean, Cassius used to do some of that where he'd wait till the second half. I mean, you gotta love him for not being so hungry, but then you gotta be mad at him for not being more hungry than he was. I didn't think the first half he was very hungry, and I thought they did a good job. I mean, they held on to him. It was a physical game. I thought they did a good job on him. And we didn't do as good a job, but you know, AJ's got to realize that he's got to get Tyson some shots. And there was a couple of huddles. I said, the next guy, Tyson's getting the next shot no matter what. And so some of that falls on Tyson, some of that falls on the players.
Tom, looking at Malik and looking at Jaden, was it something that you saw in the last couple of practices, or was this just shooters shooting their way out of a slump?
Well, Jaden didn't shoot his way out of the slump. I mean, he got 1 3 and then everything else was a layup.
4 baskets.
Yeah, three offensive rebounds. Shooting is, I don't know, insult, but if you watch the game, he did not shoot very well, and Malik shot very well. But I have all the faith in the world in Jaden. I mean, he might have been our best shooter this summer, and so at least he's playing harder. He's playing better defensively. We made one of the things after the first exhibition game. He's got to go to the boards harder. He has relentlessly done that. So those are the things I'm going to build on. I mean, AJ did have 8 assists and 2 turnovers, and I'm going to try to build on that. But those shots got to go in, guys. You know it, and I know it. And I don't look at it like we're 3 for 150. I look at this game, you know, everybody always accuses me of being too negative. Hell, we shot 9%, then we shot 18%, and now we're up to 32%. So we're making a hell of a jump here.
Caleb Foster kind of broke the game open there in the second half for Duke. What was the scouting report on him coming in?
Well, that he was a great player that didn't play very well. I talked to John about it after. I give him credit, you know, because he didn't play very well. They didn't get him a shot in the first game. And yet I think a couple of our young guys made some defensive errors and he got going, and then he made some shots, you know. But he was the difference in the game. I mean, if you look at their superstars, we did a hell of a job on most of their superstars. But give them credit. Somebody rose up and made some plays. You know, that first half was going pretty well, and then we just had that one stretch, and he got a little bit there, but he really got going in the second half.
Last question.
Tom, you're 3-14 against Duke. Why does it seem like they always have the upper hand?
I'm just trying to think here. Probably because their players have played better and their coaches have coached better. We've had battles with them for a lot of years. You know, there's not many people in our league that'll play them 15, 16, 17 times. So I'll flip that too, since this is, I mean, I deserve what I'm getting. You know what? And ask me the question again, how's your team? I think we got a damn good team. I really do. We haven't played very good. And we're gonna play good. But why am I, 3-14? That's probably 12 times more. I'd like to know what their record is against a bunch of other people. They're good, give them credit, they're good. And give me blame, because I've had different players and still lost, so it's gotta be the coach. And I'd accept that. I sent Mike a text the other day, I'm gonna miss you on the bench, but, he said something back about, me being a favorite and a good guy. I said, hell yeah, anybody that I beat as much as you beat me would be my favorite too, So I understand that, but I don't like that, I don't like that question, because I don't have a good answer, but I'm playing them. And guess what? If I leave this frickin' place, I'm gonna play them again. Another question.
That's it.
Come on,
I'll give
let's
you
have some
one.
fun.
You missed some shots, but you executed well to get some open shots. Did you see some progress
I don't know.
with that?
Some of you guys got all the answers, and I'm not insulting you, but did you think we had good shots?
Open shots.
Well, is an open shot a good shot, or I can't blame players for missing open shots, and my job is to get them open shots, which I didn't think I did a very good job of against James Madison. I thought we had some great looks, and you know what? I thought they had some good looks the first half too. Guys, they didn't shoot so well either, and I'm sure he's disappointed in that. They shot 27 from the three. We shot 31-6, and I don't know. Is it in their head? Maybe it is, but I know this. I'm going to get it out of their head, and I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. But I think the players know. I think they took some blame, and I'm going to try to make sure that I do a better job beating Duke, but that's not on the top of my radar. I got a lot of Big Ten teams that I play all the time, although I almost play Duke like a Big Ten team, it seems like. And I got to do a better job. They got to do a better job, and we'll do a better job. The world hasn't ended. I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm not trying to. We made some progress tonight on some things. Getting Malik Hall, I think the format is a big thing. Listen, AJ took it like a man. He took it like a man. So you take it like a man, don't make excuses. I got no problems. And a year ago in that room, in the same exact room a year ago, got beat by Ohio State. And it wasn't very pretty. Today, there was a lot of progress made. So, some of you have come to my practices. Some of you have, and we don't shoot it like that. And we're shooting it like that right now. So, I'll try to correct it, guys. We'll call Johnny tomorrow, schedule Duke again, so I really am. And I don't mean that against him, I just mean it for you guys. I'm gonna try to do a better job of that. If you were around here, the glass half full is, I think it's beaten 2 out of the last 3 or something, 3 out of 4. 2 out of
the last 4.
That's probably a better record than most people have had against Duke. sorry for being sarcastic on that, but I don't know what you want. They beat us because they've been better. And they beat us because they're better coached. I mean, I got no problem saying that. Tonight, I give John a lot of credit. I think he did a hell of a job. I think he did a really good job with that freshman. Whatever he said to him, whatever he did to him, did a really good job. He said he responded. What does that mean? I don't know, but I'd agree with him, so hats off to him. He's had a good mentor, he did a good job, and Michigan State's still in good shape. We're just not playing as well as we can. Thanks.
Thanks, Coach. Thank you.